Hey, what's up everyone? Passive Baller here. This is now the second game for today, January 17, 2024 NBA Game Day. So this one's going to feature Houston Rockets and the New York Knicks, and this one will happen at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. Again, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Passive Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Approaching this matchup, Houston Rockets, they got a record of 19 wins and 20 losses, while the New York Knicks, they got a record of 23 and 17. Houston Rockets going below 500%. As we all know, we actually provide free picks in our YouTube channel, but for those who want to avail our premium picks or premium packages, you might want to reach us through Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, or even Messenger. Just check on the descriptions of our videos and you will see the details right there. By the way, the spread that is given is minus 3.5. That's given towards the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of momentum, well, both teams are actually coming off wins, the New York Knicks coming off a win, while the Houston Rockets, they're coming off back-to-back losses. So if we will take a look at their last 10 games, the Knicks have actually won 6 out of their last 10, while the Houston Rockets, they have only won 4. So if I got to pick one, obviously I'm going to pick the New York Knicks, with a slight advantage over Houston. In terms of fatigue, both teams actually rested last night. We can just skip that part. Let's go ahead and go straight towards health and availability. Now starting with the New York Knicks, obviously Mitchell Robinson still out. And we got Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart both tagged as questionable. So this one's going to be huge. Both Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson are actually tagged as questionable. So let's take a look at Houston. Right, for Houston Rockets, Asen and Oladipo obviously confirmed still. We got Reggie Bullock tagged as questionable or at game time decision. I gotta say that Houston Rockets would have a slight advantage over the New York Knicks in terms of health, as comparing as to who are actually out or are actually in IL. Now, if you take a look at the New York Knicks, Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson, those are part of their starting unit or perhaps their core. So again, we ain't sure yet whether they will be playing or not, but it should actually give an advantage towards Houston. Now this one's again one of those tricky matchups, because again the New York Knicks, they are a very good team, with that record 23 and 17. They have improved even when they actually got OG Anunoby, but right now they don't have Jalen Brunson. And I gotta say it straight up, the New York Knicks, they are totally different whenever they don't have Jalen Brunson. Now it's not like they're really bad. They still are a very good team. But again, the style of play, the scoring and all those stuff, it's totally different whenever Jalen Brunson is not around. The New York Knicks, they rely a lot on their outside shooting, specifically their 3-point shooting, and the way the New York shoots 3-point shots are actually different whenever Jalen Brunson ain't there. You know what I'm saying? They can still shoot it, but again, the kind of style of play is a bit different. Now for Houston Rockets, there was a stretch wherein they are actually looking good. They are actually looking dangerous, but the moment they actually started this road trip, they have been different. Plus, add to the fact that Dylan Brooks got hurt. Although Dylan Brooks is back now, the energy is no longer there. If you know what I'm saying. Again, they have only won 4 times out of their last 10 games. So obviously their Baker is still doing what they can. Jalen Green is helping, but again, it's just totally different. It's just a totally different Houston Rockets game whenever they are on the road as compared to whenever they are at home. Now looking at this one, I'm already considering Jalen Brunson out on this, but I feel like the New York Knicks can still win this game. I don't know if you guys were able to watch the game, the New York Knicks game against the Orlando Magic. They can still shoot the three. They got DiVincenzo, and they got other off the bench guards who can actually score for them. And I feel like Houston Rockets, they are already tired of this, road trip that they're having. Again, they are totally different whenever they are on the road, and they're tired, just straight up. They just want to go home. They just want to start a winning streak. And going through New York Knicks in Madison Square Garden, it's not going to be easy. I feel like it's going to be another night for Julius Randle and another good shooting for DiVincenzo. Dylan Brooks will be there trying to contain guys, but he is actually good whenever he is totally assigned to one person. Like he's gonna take that person out for the entire game. But if ever it's not like that, Dylan Brooks' defense is still good, right? But it's not great, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go with the New York Knicks in here. I'm expecting a huge game from Julius Randle, outside shooting led by DiVincenzo and his boys. Again, that's New York Knicks minus 3.5. That's the Knicks minus 3.5. Peace out. Pasay loob.